how's it going, everybody? So in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at K-2S0 from Star Wars Andor. So K is one of my favorite droids in all of Star Wars, and I'm really looking forward to seeing him in Andor Season 2. And of course, it comes in this box, Star Wars The Black Series up top. Through the window, you can see K. It's just him, and here we have K-2S0 on the side, and it's also, they spelled it out as well. He's number 11 in the Andor line, and here we have Star Wars Andor. The front window wraps around on this side, and there's the side with artwork, and it's a good looking picture of K. There's nothing on the top, and on the bottom you get the barcode, some mouse print, and some logos. And there's the back. You got the same picture that's on the side. You have a short bio in various languages. Again, he is number 11 in the Andor line, and then you have some more small print down there. And K's bio says, a reprogrammed Imperial security droid, K-2S0 is an effective insertion agent as he can blend in perfectly at Imperial installations and outposts. So instead of doing a full-on review of this version of K-2S0, I thought I would just compare it to the Rogue One version. It's the same figure. I mean, maybe some slight differences in paint. And I've also reviewed the KX security droid. You know, they're all the same. So I thought I would just do a quick comparison. So let's take these two in the other room. Let's get a better look at them. And here is K-2S0 from Andor out of the box, and I think he looks great. And this one actually stands very well. The knees and ankles are actually pretty tight on this one. I mean, we'll see what happens over time, but right now it actually stands very well. I'm impressed. Now, I don't want to spend a whole lot of time on this figure because it's just like the Rogue One version, you know, just slight differences in paint. And I've already reviewed the KX security droid from Jedi Survivor. Same figure, so I don't want to spend a whole lot of time on this, but let's just take a close look real quick. I think this is an awesome droid design, big, powerful, imposing. I mean, it's just a cool looking droid. It's one of my favorites. Now, the head, I love all the detail in here. Okay, got some scratches on the side. That red's very nice. The neck looks very cool. Some scratches over here. But the eyes, this is not what K-2S0 looks like. You know, in Rogue One, his eyes were very detailed. I did the eyes on my Rogue One version, and I'll probably do the same here because, you know, this is not what they look like. Now, in the game, in Jedi Survivor, they were pretty much just white. But in this case, they really shouldn't look like this. So I'm probably going to fix that. But it's a cool head and the body. It's just a very neat design. I just love this. And it's just chock full of detail. Some paint here. Some paint. Now, this is kind of messy right there. That is, yeah, I don't like that. But it's got Imperial cogs on either shoulder. Yeah, both shoulders. They're a little dull. Some white there, a little bit of silver there. Some scratches here, a little blue and white. Lots of fine detail. The hip joints look awesome. That's just cool. That's very cool. The arms look great. Got some stripes there. Some nice detail on the forearms. Same thing on this arm, hands, and legs. Long, skinny legs with some scratches throughout. And the feet. And I've always loved the clear joints, the clear pins in the joints. I think that's a nice touch. I mean, you can see right through them. That's awesome. I mean, it's a very, very cool droid design, and I'm happy to have another one. All right, so let's compare the two. So I have Rogue One here, and again, I did the eyes on this one. I think it made a huge difference. Easy to do, and I'll probably do the same thing on this one. Okay, I think that makes a big difference. But as far as the head, the scratches, of course, are in the same spot, but they're a little brighter on Rogue One. The red there is much brighter on Rogue One, and the silver on the jaw, that's pretty much the same. Okay, not a huge difference there. Now the Imperial cogs on the shoulder, much brighter on Rogue One. The white stripes there are more pronounced. Now the stripes there on the shoulder, the yellow, it's more yellow on Rogue One versus Andor's a little more orange. Okay, so that's another difference. The white and silver there on the front of the shoulder, pretty much the same on both sides. Okay, the scratches on the chest, a little more pronounced on the Rogue One version. Okay, that scratch right there on that shoulder bell stands out a little more on Rogue One. The silver on the abdomen right in here is a little brighter on Rogue One. The scratches on the hips. And there is no yellow stripe on Andor. Okay, there at the hip. Okay, so that's another difference. Yeah, nothing there. And then the legs, the scratches are just more pronounced on Rogue One. Okay, so not a huge difference. Okay, they're all in the same spots, obviously. They're just a little more silver on this version. And here, real quick, the back, the little silver rectangle there is about the same on both. This is about the same with the exception of this red being a little more vibrant. And of course, there's no yellow at the hips. So yeah, the differences are very subtle. I think they both look great. Now, this one has become bow-legged over time. And the Rogue One version has loved to fall over since day one, so I keep him on a stand. We will see. We'll see how this guy does. Again, the knees and ankles are very tight on this one, but they may loosen over time. But I'm going to stick these two on the shelf, and let's see how they look there. All right, so there's the Andor version of K-2S0 on the shelf. I think he looks very nice. I just stuck him behind this latest version of Cassian. And as you see, I have him near a wall. He is standing on his own, but I have him tipped backwards slightly, so if he were to fall over, he's most likely just going to fall backwards into the wall. So that's what he looks like there. And if I pan down to the Rogue One section, there's the Rogue One version of K-2S0. I think he looks really good. And the other one is the KX security droid from Jedi Survivor. That's what he looks like there. It's a killer droid design. I'm happy to add one more to the collection. So bottom line, I think it looks great. I mean, it's K-2S0. It looks just like it's supposed to. And I think Hasbro did a great job with these KX droids as far as the sculpt and the amount of detail they packed into these things. I just wish they made them stand a little better. You know, engineered the ankles or the knees or something to make them stand a little better. This one stands okay, but my Rogue One version as well as my Jedi Survivor version, both of those I have to keep on stands because those are notorious for falling down. So we'll see how this one does over time. But overall, I'm happy to have it. I loved Andor. I'm looking forward to season 2. But just like always, I would love to hear from you guys. So comment below and let me know what you think of this version of K-2S0 from Andor. And if you enjoy videos on Star Wars The Black Series, smack like and subscribe if you're new, and don't forget to turn on notifications. I would certainly appreciate it. And something else that I would love for you to consider, and that is joining the channel. It is the 112th Battalion. It's only 99 cents a month. You'll get sneak peeks to upcoming videos, custom emojis and loyalty badges, and even some exclusive members-only content. I would definitely appreciate that. But just like always, thank you all so much for watching. See y'all next time.